for the Lord. It is my job. And not only is my job, it is my pleasure. It is my pleasure. I don't have to make it be known, nothing that I did. Now watch this. This is why when you find faith, when you find a big operation of faith with faithful people, it will draw the spirit out of fake people to prove what they are by good works. You put a fake person around a whole bunch of faithful people, they'll start just looking ridiculous just to try to prove a point that they got good works. Go ahead. Climb yourself up there. Make me no difference. Go ahead. Hit the ceiling corner. It don't make me no, never mind. Because I'm only, see, when my faith comes from God, he tells me exactly what to do. And he ain't going to have me doing no more or no less. Some of us are operating by faith of default. You're doing too much that God ain't even asked you to do. And some of you are doing the work of some of the other people that he told to do, and they can't come and exercise their faith because you're trying to good work it all. You're trying to good work it all to get a brownie point that you ain't getting. Because Jesus is going to say, I knew you not. Yes, you shrub. Thank you. I knew you not. You worker of iniquity. So make sure your faith tells you to hang the next curtain. I'm being 100. I'm telling you the truth. See, people who don't know what faith is, they get in so much trouble. Now watch this. Why does our faith need to obey? Because God is always working through man. He always uses man. It is our divine responsibility to, this is our way to cooperate with him. To work earnestly for this great commission is a part of being obedient. It is the very building block of our faith. I want to go to the most awesome faith parable that when God broke this down, I promise you we're going to get set free. Let's go to Matthew 25, 14 through 30. Because we got to get this faith right. And we're going to need it in this prosperity season. We got to know who we are. That we're not eating off our self-tree of knowledge, our own obtained knowledge. Eric, can you read that, please? 25, verse 14 through 30. This is all familiar parable.
14 to 30.
Mm-hmm.
For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling unto a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several abilities. And straightway took his journey. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents. And likewise, he that had received 2, he also gained another 2. But he that received 1 went and digged in the earth, and hid his Lord's money. After a long time the Lord of those servants cometh, and reckoneth with them. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where
Stop
thou
right
hast
there.
not strawed.
I know y'all ain't catch this because we're going to go back to that, but I just want to point this out to when we go back. He's talking to the Lord. You know how God prophesied in and you come and he's talking smack to God. He said, you are a hard man. When God speaks to you and you sit with me and you tell me, you are this, you are that, you're not talking to me. You're not talking to me. You're talking to God. Because I didn't tell you that anyway. Watch this. I got to stop because this blew me out of the water. He said, you are a hard man. Otherwise, he said, you harsh. Why? Because he thought he knew better than God. Watch this. Let me hear. What he said, hard reaping where you, he told God, you reaping what you haven't even. He called God a thief. Go ahead.
Then, read it over and so forth.
Yeah.
Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast thine is this. That is thine. His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received my own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which hath 10 talents. For unto everyone that has shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that has not shall be taken away even that which he hath. And cast ye the unprofitable servant unto outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
And what he's saying, you're going to end up as hell. But watch this. Keep talking trash to him when he knows what's best for you. Watch this. The passage, now stay right there. We're going to break this whole, this is the biggest faith parable, one of the most awesome faith parables you're going to learn in your history of being saved. The passage don't talk about money. This has nothing to do with money. This has everything to do with whatever the Lord gives you, that the relationship is through obedience. This don't have 2 cents to do with money. Now, we're going to break this down. And we're going to go back. Now, watch this. For it will be, because these really do describe 3 different types of faith. 3 different types of faith. For it will be as when a man going on a journey, I'm just adding, called his servants and entrusted them to his property. Now, what it's saying is a man going on a journey, what they're saying is Jesus will go away from you. But he's coming back. That's where they got Santa Claus from. Watch this. It is as a man going on a journey, and his servants entrusted them with his property. Good God from Zion. He said with his property. So he left that faith with you. So he's coming back to he's coming back to see what you did with that measure of faith that he entrusted you with. Why? Because it's his property. Watch this. Now catch this. Now the property he's speaking of is faith. Now watch this. They're not something man can give, but something God alone can control. This is the talent distributed. He distributed talent to the second one. Now while he distributed talents like no gifts to all freely, but given unto those who inside the relationship of servant to back unto him. He gave talents. Follow me with me. This telling you we're going to get saved.